What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another epic Migo Runner video where today we will be playing some Bed Wars. And actually, if you read the title of this video, you're going to realize this has nothing to do with Bed Wars. I'm just making Bed Wars gameplay because this is all you guys watch right now. If you're lucky, I'm in the mood to play Bed Wars because otherwise I'd be playing a completely different game. But I kind of wanted to talk about Stoneworks as a whole, you know, as like a thing. In case you didn't know, I was like some really big Stoneworks YouTuber way back in like 2021, 2022-ish. It was crazy. I was averaging a bunch of views, and I'm not talking like 100 views. I'm talking like thousands upon thousands of views. Like I was kind of a big deal. Oh, teammate, hold on, let me. Yellow and green already took themselves out. Are these guys just gonna go by the quickest? I mean, that's fine by me, but like, holy. Anyhow, it was kind of a big deal back in like 2021, 2022, averaging like 10,000 views on my Stoneworks videos. I shouldn't really be saying I'm averaging that. I was more like that was my peak, but like I was averaging thousands of views, and like I was kind of some big time YouTuber. And in case you don't know what Stoneworks is, Stoneworks was basically this faction PvP server. It was maybe the biggest server in the mid 2020s, like rivaling things like 2v2t levels of fame. Like it was crazy how much people played on this server. Holy slows. Oh, their bed's gone. I didn't even realize. I'm slow. No, I was like, wait, where's their bed? Alright, red's gone, which is actually really nice. But yeah, I just kind of want to talk about like what happened with Stoneworks. I know I was posting like a whole bunch of 2021, 2022, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna keep doing it. But in case, I'm just gonna say it right now. After the war with Viadoxa, things really fell apart, and I'm gonna honestly criticize Stoneworks about how they handled things, because if I'm being honest, it was terrible as a server, like in retrospect now. The whole idea of it was advertised to be world building and role playing and create your own things, but like really the server was very political driven, if that makes sense. I mean, the strong people stayed in power and the rich people were the ones that always got accommodated to. And I don't want to make any parallels to real life because that's when things start getting real messy with life, so I'm just gonna like keep it as simple as possible. It's Minecraft, okay? You need to appeal to the people. Like way back when, there's a bypass that you had to get in because people had to wait in queues of up to 300 because otherwise the servers would like lag way too much. So people bought the pass, and I was one of those people that bought the pass, and I got the benefit of experiencing the world more. So I get that they catered to those people more because those are the people that invested in them, so they're gonna invest back. But also, I think that's a little bit wrong because there were a lot of people that really wanted to play on that server and were waiting in the 300 queue. Like, you know how long it took to get into those games? It was like 300 people waiting in line, and it was like a 4-hour wait. That guy's dead. Excuse me, sir. Thank you. And there's one yellow left, which is actually really nice. I think it's a little bit messed up that they just didn't accommodate for people like that, because there are a lot of people that would comment to me, be like, is there any way you can bypass without the queue? And then there's like other people I knew that were like, I want to play, but the queue is way too long. And then like Stoneworks ended up just like, people didn't end up playing on Stoneworks. But that was back when Stoneworks was like huge, because they had that one big YouTube video. And everyone was wanting to play it, making their own world. But I'm actually going to talk about that too, because Stoneworks advertised itself as anybody can make anything and you can do whatever you want. And I just don't think that was simply the case. I mean, I don't know, I'm not really being very descriptive about it, but like what I'm trying to say is that no one could build anything around bigger nations, because those bigger nations would just complain to the admins, oh, they claimed land like 10 blocks next to my actual land, admins, please ban them. They wouldn't really ban, but like what they'd rather do instead, the admins would complain to the admins, the higher ups, and then the admins would be like, yo, you can't have your land here, and just like disband whatever nation you and your friends tried making. Come on. I'm getting a little sweaty here. No. I died. Yeah, the admins wouldn't really allow for other people, and that's just because the people in power would always complain, oh, my land, they're right next to my land, please, admins, destroy their territory, because they're not allowed to make a nation next to us, and, like, it was a whole issue. I had a huge issue with it. Me and my buddies tried doing it in, like, later servers after the whole Stoneworks thing kind of died, but it was its own whole thing. Another thing I'd like to say is that they didn't cater to the wars at all. Like, everything was purely political. Like, there's a point, like, right at Stoneworks' peak, Stony was trying to advertise the server more. So, what was the thing that got Stoneworks big in the first place? The big war of Bardonia versus, I don't even remember what it was. I think everyone knows what video I'm talking about. Everyone was in on the idea, hey, we should join the server. I heard they have really cool wars. So, what did Stony do? He catered to the religion aspect of the server instead. And don't get me wrong, I think, like, it's a cool idea that they tried catering to the religion, but, like, it was just the wrong place to capitalize on that, the wrong time. Nobody cares about religion on Minecraft servers. Everyone wants to make swords and stab each other. So yeah, I think that was a bit of a poor judgment, Stony. I don't know what you was doing, but, like, you gotta figure it out. I also want to mention another thing, like, right at the peak of Stoneworks, right after that Bardonia war that Stony posted on the Stoneworks channel, he just went radio silent for, like, a year before he decided to start advertising, like, the religion aspect of stuff again. And again, religion is cool, I guess. You do you. I'm not the one to tell you how to play Minecraft. Oh, teammate, you're the best. Is that it? Oh, that's all of them. Nice. Sweet. Okay, seems like it's only yellow left on the other side, but we'll murder him some way, somehow. Oh no, I think it was just really foolish not to cater to your war side of things when everyone was on the hype train that this is going to be a war server. Which, a fun fact, when people tried declaring war, it was literally impossible. There was, like, a whole political system that you had to go through. You had to register for war, and then you had to wait, like, a certain amount of days, and everyone had to plan it, like, this day or that day. Please do not break our bed. No! Teammate, please, 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 please. I'm guessing teammate isn't very good at the game. Oh, he got the kill, I guess. Oh no, there's a whole waiting period. You had to plan it out for a certain amount of time of the day, and you had to make sure people on the other end were gonna have enough people. Actually, you know what? It was only the big countries that got to decide, hey, we want to... Oh, it was only the big countries that got to decide when to have the war and where to have the war. Like, for example, we tried declaring war one time on a country, and the admins were just like, no, because the big country isn't ready yet. They don't have enough people for this. They need to get people in time. Which is stupid, because when we wanted to declare war on them first, and it just... Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah, teammate, I could use the aim spot right now. We tried to declare war on Viadoxa for the first time, and, like, they didn't let that happen because we wanted to declare war right then and there, and we wanted to plan an attack for, like, let's say on a Saturday. But then Viadoxa was like, oh no, we only have, like, 3 active members right now. We don't want to declare war on that day, and the admins... I don't want to talk about that last game, but anyhow, we tried going to war with Viadoxa. Remember that one time? We were ready. We were like, yep, we declare war on Viadoxa because we were tired of their antics, right? And when we did, the Viadoxa was like, oh, well, actually, hey, admins, can you please save us? We're not ready for this war. We don't have enough active members yet. And then we're like, what the hell are you talking about? What the hell? Because they only had, like, 8 active members at the time, so, like, they were like, oh, please, admins, save us. We're not gonna make it through this war, which I think is a little bit stupid, but I guess they wanted to protect, like, the third largest nation in the country, or in the server, because you can't be the third largest nation in the server and get destroyed by a ragtag militia known as Libertalia, like a place that, like, basically doesn't exist, and yet that's exactly what happened. Like, we were trying to do that, and then they're like, oh, well, since Viadoxa isn't ready for the war yet, we need to actually put a waiting period, and we're like, what the hell, waiting period? Fine, whatever. So 2 weeks passes by, and Viadoxa finally has players. They have, like, 20 of them available, and we're like, well, what the hell, dude? Like, we're not ready anymore, because it had been 2 weeks. People stopped grinding now, because we were like, is this war even going to happen? Our morale was going down, so people weren't playing as often. We weren't as ready for the war. Oh, shoot. I don't want to take that fight. And instead, the admins were like, oh, well, since you guys aren't ready, we're actually going to let Viadoxa have the first attack, which is when they attacked Libertalia right then and there. And we were like, well, what the hell? They weren't ready, and we didn't get to attack them first, and we declared war on them. Why did they get the first attack? I don't know. I don't like how the system works. It was very set up for like the very higher ups and richers, and it's dumb. Same thing happened when I tried making like the comeback to Stoneworks way back in like what was it, last year? May have been last year. I don't know. I made like that one video where we were going to war, and like it wasn't anything real. I mean, it was some random hoopla haha. We were trying to stick it to the faces of Libertalia, be like, well, we're better because we don't listen to the rules, we don't follow the rules. And we tried doing that. We tried declaring war against the biggest nation because we thought it'd be funny. And again, the game just simply didn't let us. One of our buddies ended up getting banned one time because they attacked some random dudes because we were like, we're not going to play by the rules. And it's like, well, because you don't play by the rules, you're not going to be able to play the server. And we're like, all right, then where's the fun in that now? So I don't know, there's a whole bunch of hoopla, there's a whole bunch of things. The server likes to protect its powerful nations because otherwise those powerful nations will stop playing, which means less money for them, which blah, blah, blah. I think that you know how the story goes from there. I found it quite annoying that Stoney just, like, didn't work out his game properly. Aw, damn, I thought. Stoneworks made me really upset at the time. And, again, I'm gonna keep hammering this topic. I'm gonna keep hammering this topic again and again. Why didn't you post more during your peak? Like, Stoneworks could have been so alive after... Literally, like, halfway into the summer, Stoneworks started dying when it first got big in 2021 just because Stoneworks stopped advertising itself. It stopped making YouTube videos. There was nothing. The whole server was dying, and we were just letting it happen. It was really upsetting, but, like, I guess, what are you gonna do? Nothing you can really do. But it was still pretty upsetting to see all that. Oh no, Stoneworks had a lot wrong with it. I hate this game. Everyone has iron armor but me. Is the meta just to sit in gen and like have nothing the whole game? Because if so, I should really start hopping on that trend. What are you doing? There's like 4 of us there. Thank you. No! Our ice bridge! That was interesting movement. Nice fireball, teammate. Sorry if I seem a little tilted. I've lost like... Hey, wait. Thank you, game. If we want to win this game, we gotta play this smart. I don't trust teammates with the diamonds, so I'm gonna leave them in my chest instead. And if I die, then... oh well. Stoney, I'm sure you're a great guy. I have really nothing against you. I just have stuff against how you handled your server and, like, how poorly it was kind of managed. But at the end of the day, I did have a lot of fun memories. If Stoneworks ever got big again, I think I'd try to make a comeback, because I'm never going to say no to free views. It's the only thing that still gets me somewhat views. I don't know, I didn't really have a plan coming into this video. I normally never do. I just start yapping and, like, getting annoyed with this game because that's how it be. But, like, you know what was a lot of fun on Stoneworks though back in the day? When you were just chilling in VC with everybody on, and we'd just be doing the most random things. Like, someone would be doing homework while AFKing, other bits of us would be strip mining, building. It was a lot of fun. Beer making. That's what I recommended a lot about Stoneworks, is that it was fun just to be stupid kids, you know? Because that's what we were. We were a bunch of stupid kids. I'm not going to deny that. I remember one time, too, we were practicing for the war, and we were so upset with PvP Legacy just because we had been practicing for like 8 hours straight. We ended up hopping on Hypixel instead and playing party games like a bunch of absolute G's. It was a lot of fun. I made that video a while ago. I can't do this. I can't do this. I can't do this. Get me out of here. How many of them are at their base? No! Game. But anyhow, that's just another Miguel Runner video. Thank you for watching. Please smash like and sub, and if you did enjoy, bye-bye. I said that so wrong.